Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Platinum Achievements Podcast. As always, I am Ray, and joined yet again is Gary.
What's up, guys?
We are recording.
How you doing, dude?
Oh, okay. I'm
Sorry,
doing-
I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah,
that's part of the charm of this podcast, though. You know, just cutting each other off left and right.
I'm doing good. Doing good. We let me check on him because he was coughing a little bit. But we got Sammy down pretty consistently now for the past week and a half.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it turns out you gotta feed kids.
What?
He was
That's a myth. That's a myth.
Dude, he was sick for a while, and then he just reverted back to apple pouches, applesauce pouches, and then he just didn't want to eat. So then he would wake up, and then the one night I was just like, you know what, boy, you're gonna eat some cottage cheese, and then he ate it. He ate it. He went to sleep. Stayed to sleep all night. He
What?
Yeah, but he just woke up 20 minutes ago or so because he was coughing. I think it woke him up, but he went right back down.
Right back down. Yeah, my parents never fed me, and I turned out fine.
You're a little scrawny. But yeah, so it is
I've been
November.
called worse.
Yeah. To your face, to your back,
Go ahead.
you know.
Go ahead. Yeah.
We're recording November 10th, and you have 44 shopping days till Christmas.
Yeehaw.
Yep. Gary, how are you doing?
Other than getting another freaking cold, somehow.
Dude, have a kid.
Doing pretty.
Come talk to
doing
me.
pretty good. I was gonna say it's probably even worse, huh?
I feel like I just perpetually have a cold.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know. I guess technically before it was COVID, that was like a little less than a month ago. I came back from that convention from Arkansas, and I literally came back and immediately got COVID. And now I kind of have the same symptoms again after I just recovered a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And I'm like, oh my God.
Should have got that booster like Trump.
Oh yeah, he's my hero. But other than work being kind of slow, which sucks for my paycheck, I mean, overall, I'm doing pretty good.
Nice.
You know, I'm playing plenty of video games and hanging out with the missus. And I know I say the missus. We're not married, but it sounds better when you say the missus.
You jumping to conclusions there.
I know, right?
You
How about you? What other than the boy, how are things with you?
Oh, let's see. Good, I guess. Works work. It's kind of boring.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
a steady pay check.
There you go.
Yeah, Amanda's enjoying being a stay-at-home mommy. I call her my little trad wife, and she does not like it. So now I just call her T-Dubs.
There you go.
Where's my ring? Did I lose my ring? Oh no, I put it away somewhere.
Is that a recent thing? Like that you guys decided on the whole stay-at-home mom thing, or?
No, so I kind of alluded to it. She got laid off from her job a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, she's been taking over the brunt of Sammy night times, which has been lovely, because then I get the full night's sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's always a big bonus.
Oh, it's lovely.
But I know my sinuses are rough right now too. I'm like, fuck.
Dude, I get to a point now where I sleep too much. It feels like if I get anything more than 4 hours of sleep, I'm like
4 hours.
Dude, that's what this kid's done to me.
Oh my God.
Dude, 4 hours feels sweet. 4 hours is the sweet spot.
You are talking to you is great birth control.
Dude, I know, right? Just don't have a kid. Don't have a kid who's into trains.
What'd you say? Don't have a kid and what?
Don't have a kid who's into trains.
Oh, who's into trains? I think you said don't have a kid and get into trains. I'm like, what do trains have to do with it?
Dude. When your son's had as much Tylenol as he had, trains have everything to do with it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I know. I'm like, I get 6 to 7 on average, and I don't feel like that's enough.
I mean, it's not, but it feels that feels like the dream. That's the dream.
Oh, compared to 4, it probably feels like a vacation, I'm sure.
Dude, there was one night we had to take him to the emergency room, and long story short, it turns out he has like a when he gets a cold, like a bad cold, he can develop like
Yeah.
asthma symptoms.
Oh my god.
Dude, we were in there all night. I had an hour of sleep beforehand, and then
Mhm.
on the way back from the hospital, I was just like, I just looked at him and I'm like, I'm just going into work. Like, I'm not going back to sleep and burning through a PTO day. Like, I'll just go to work. And so I
Yeah.
did.
Screw it at that point.
And, apparently I
What a
fell
little
asleep
what
on
a
the
little
job.
trooper. Oh, is that the story you told me last time?
Yeah, yeah. Apparently, allegedly.
Yeah.
I don't know when. That would be the only time that I would think it would happen, but I know I didn't fall asleep.
Allegedly.
But other than that, I've been burning through fucking Blu-rays like
Really?
a madman. I think I watched like 15 movies last month.
Has that been your media of choice lately?
More or less, yeah. I've been playing some games here and there, as we'll discuss, but I
Mm-hmm.
mean, even just this month alone, I watched Red versus Blue seasons 12, 13, and 15 because 14 doesn't count. And
I
then
forgot that it goes that far. Shit.
there's, let's see, 16, 17, technically 18, 19, and then 20 is the last one. It's like a movie that came out, I think,
Damn.
earlier this year or maybe last year. But yeah, we'll talk more about that later, I guess. But yeah, also Shrek.
You been watching like all the Shrek movies or what?
No, so we went to, there's a new Goodwill in Exton, which is a
Mm-hmm.
town near me where all the stores are. Went in, they had a good chunk of Blu-rays, and they had Shrek 1, 3, and 4. Not 2, sadly. But whatever. I'm not watching 3 ever. I'm not watching 4 again, even though I'd probably relate to it more now.
You don't
But
like 3?
dude, I got to the part where as soon as they met Justin Timberlake, I turned it off.
Mm.
I was like, nah, I don't need to watch this. 2, 1 is so good. I forgot how good. Still holds up. 2, from what I remember, is like so good too.
I haven't seen those movies in God knows how long.
They're good movies, or at least the first 2 are. Third one I couldn't stomach it, and then fourth one I remember enjoying, but I think yeah, I think my next movie I'm gonna watch is probably more Red vs. Blue. I'm trying to finish that off for the end of the year. I'm getting close. Getting close.
Yeah, we ended up watching. My girlfriend allowed me to extend the Spooktober movies because we didn't really have time, like the last week of October, to watch anything. So we ended up. What was it? Yesterday we watched. Over the weekend, not both in one. For some reason, I thought we watched both in one day, but it was over the weekend. We watched *Malignant*, and then we watched *Sinners*, which people say that *Sinners*. I don't know if have you seen *Sinners*?
I've not.
People say it's a horror movie, but I don't really consider it like a horror movie after watching it. I feel like it's kind of more of like a thriller, drama thriller, like maybe with like some horror elements. Like I'm not gonna throw too much out there because I don't know what's considered spoilers to that movie. But yeah. But I mean, it was a good movie. It had a lot of heart. I'm not gonna lie though. First, it's kind of a long movie. It's like 2 hours and 20 minutes, and the first half is pretty slow because there's a lot of character and story building, or a lot of character building and stuff like that to kind of. But yeah, both were good. *Malignant* had kind of a cool. I'm not gonna spoil it, but has a cool twist to it. I don't know if you've seen that.
Nope. Is that the one? Is Justin Long in that one?
No, you're thinking of *Barbarian*.
I might be thinking of Tusk.
Maybe, I don't know, but he's also in *Weapons*. We watched *Weapons* recently too. That was actually pretty
Justin Long isn't that?
Yeah, he's in it for like literally like 5 minutes, but he's like one of the characters' neighbors. I think the director because the same director did *Weapons* and *Barbarian*. He must be like friends with him because he was in both. He was like one of the main characters in *Barbarian*, and then obviously he played a small role and weapons, but I don't think he would have casted him if there wasn't some kind of relationship there.
Oh, this movie looks spooky.
Which one, Weapons?
Malignant.
I'm like, yeah, it was kind of creepy, but it's also kind of one of those movies that like once the mystery's gone, like the spookiness is kind of gone.
Mm.
It was still I still liked it, but kind of like have you seen it kind of reminds me have you seen Jeepers Creepers?
Man, you just love Justin Long. No,
I know. I didn't even think about that. He's actually in that too. But it made me think of because the first half of the movie, it's kind of more about like the mystery of like the killer or whatever, and then
Mhm.
once you kind of like, not gonna really give anything away, but for an old ass movie, but once you kind of they show more of the killer, it kind of loses its like creepiness.
Mhm.
But a lot of movies tend to do that. But it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, that's been my movie
Nice.
stuff. I haven't really watched any shows recently though.
Mm.
Might start what is it called? Gen V? Is that what the show's called?
The boys.
The boys spinoff. Yeah, we might watch that soon.
Nice. I haven't seen
My
that.
buddy
Is
said it's pretty good.
Is Boys back?
The boys is no. Are you caught up?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah. But
When does
yeah, The
when
Boys
does
is really good.
When does
So.
The Boys come back for the last season?
I have an app that I track all my TV shows on. It'll probably tell me.
No confirmed date expected 2026.
That's gross.
I need that Supernatural reunion.
I didn't realize Tulsa King just released a new season. We watched that like a few months ago.
It's still on.
Yeah,
But anyway, let's wrangle this back into video game news or
slightly off topic.
video games.
This is now the movie podcast.
It's what we do. It's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of, we'll wrap it up because I think I sent you a picture of it. Walmart with those weird ass Blu-ray deals. I sent you that picture, right?
Yeah,
Dude, it's still going on.
super random.
For those that don't know, I think it's like some company partnered with Walmart or with like, no, not WB itself. Even though there were a couple WB movies, but you can find in some WalMarts, I guess, like popcorn buckets, like movie themed popcorn buckets, but then also like new Blu-rays for like $10. So I bought Amanda Wicked on Blu-ray like for her birthday back in October, and then it was still going on. So I picked up Ballerina, which is the John Wick movie, the newest one, and then also Jurassic World, whatever the hell it's called,
Mm-hmm.
the newest one. $10. I'm like, even on Black Friday, it's gonna be around that price.
And obviously, you picked up Minecraft, right? Because that's like game of the year.
Dude, no. So
movie of the year. Game of the year.
almost did. I picked up three Blu-rays for Sammy, or picked them up, didn't buy them. How to Train Your Dragon, the remake, Minecraft the movie, and the other one was like a Paw Patrol movie. And I showed him to him. I'm like, hey buddy, you want to pick one? He's like, nope. I'm like,
Nope.
No son of mine.
Funny, speaking of Sinners, that's one of the
Sinners
ones that's on sale.
Yeah, Sinners is one of them. There's a SpongeBob movie.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this varies based on Walmart's, but
Those are-
Superman's in there.
$10. That's a good deal.
Yeah, but I want to get it on 4K. That's the only thing. That's what stopped me.
Oh, Superman.
No, I have Superman 4K. Come on. But Sinners.
You want to? Oh, Sinners. Yeah.
Yeah. There was I'm trying to think. There were 9 of them. Oh,
I don't really see. I don't know if it's just because I have a
Flight
TV
Risk.
that does a good job upscaling it, but I don't feel like I see. I own like 2 4K Blu-rays, and I don't notice that big of a difference really.
No, I don't usually either. But I'm also blind. Mostly it's just like, especially with 4Ks, usually they have a Blu-ray in there too. So I'm just like, well, I might as well get 2 Blu-ray
Best of
discs.
both worlds.
Yeah, might as well get 2.
The only thing I don't like is that I feel like 4K usually you pay a decent amount extra.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like they're taking advantage that they're not as much of a demand for them, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Gotta buy them while they're around.
Yeah.
But
I wonder
anyway,
if they're. I wonder if that's ever going to become mainstream. Probably not.
4K no, because I think DVD is still the standard.
I
Because
can't believe that. That's insane.
it's just they're so easy to make. They're so plentiful. The players are
That's
cheaper.
it's DVDs have to be the longest lasting media like of all time
Yeah, probably. And then
because they've been around since like late 90s. We're talking
Mhm.
like almost 30 years.
Dude, I remember seeing my first DVD in a supermarket, like the balloon shop of a supermarket. I forget, maybe like a ShopRite. I don't know if you've ever
Mhm.
heard of a ShopRite, but
No.
it's like I guess it's like a northeastern U.S. chain. But I
Mhm.
go in there and I'm looking at it. I'm like, how do they fit the VHS into this small case? So enough of our
I
tangent
do.
into. Oh, we're gonna keep going.
That is the one thing I miss. Sorry, my last thought, and then I promise we'll move on.
Mhm.
With VHS, that is the only thing I miss about them. I don't miss anything else because rewinding and all that shit was a pain in the ass. But I love the VHS cases. Like they're really satisfying to open and close, especially like the Disney ones. Like
Mm.
they feel very like I don't even really know what the word is. Like it's you know what I mean? Like opening and closing the VHS case, it just feels like satisfying
Mm-hmm.
because they have like that inner section that like snaps together.
Yeah, if you still want that feeling, go get the Blockbuster board game.
Ooh,
Dude, the
you
Blockbuster
got my
game is
attention.
so much fun.
Is it like trivia or something?
Yeah, so well, this is a game. This will be our transition. Um, so it's like and there's an expansion pack too, but it's from the UK, so some of the things don't exactly line up right because of the different titles. Like
Mhm.
instead of Zootopia, it's Zootropolis instead, and then like How to Train Your Dragon.
Zootropolis.
Yeah, it was some sort of licensing thing. How to Train Your Dragon is named something else in the UK.
Huh.
And I don't think it was in there, but I think if it was, Avengers would be too. The first Avengers.
Hmm.
Let me see. Drag Your Dragon UK title. Uh, the
How to
movie.
Train Your Dragon.
I heard the new one's pretty good.
I haven't seen it. I don't even.
Huh.
I think I've only seen like the original.
Apparently it is the same. So I have no idea why it's a different title on the cards, but it is. But anyway, so you get trying to remember how, because last time I played it, we were drunk at a bachelor party. Um, there's a parking lot of 6 squares, and you put like each of them is labeled like, or it's 3 on both sides. One is quote it, acted out, and one word. Those are your clues that you can give. So you draw
Mhm.
3 cards, or you draw 6 cards, and then you put 3 on your side, 3 on the other side. So your plan, what you want to do is you want to put the harder cards on your opponent's side each round, and kind of stack the deck in your favor on the first round. But then when you run out of your cards, like you run your gambit within a certain amount of time, you can start picking
Mhm.
away at your opponent's cards too.
Gotcha. Okay.
And you want to pick all the cards, like the movie cards, are like genre based. So I think it's like you
Yeah.
want to get, I think you want to get like one of each genre. I think there's 8 genres, and then once you get 3 of a single genre, depending on what you draw, you can trade those in and steal a card from your opponents. Very fun
Okay.
game. Very fun game. Highly recommend it.
I need to look that up or look
Hmm.
for it when I'm in a store,
Oh,
Target or something.
it's great. I love it. Me and my buddy Eric, huge into movies. We would
Irk.
we would work in our dining hall on campus, and we would play a game where we'd like pick an actor, and then we'd bounce back and forth over like the not loudspeaker, the microphone system.
Mhm.
Um, like we'd pick Jack Nicholson, and I'd go anger management, and he would go The Shining, and then back and forth trying to outlast each other. And it got to a point where our boss would be on the computer in the back using like Wikipedia to fact check us, and then everyone would know we were playing it because we would just like 1,000 yard stare up at the ceiling when we were trying to think of ours.
Yeah.
Dude, so much fun. I love it. But then we recently
Yeah.
started changing it to like a 6 degrees game where we'd try to do like he'd pick an actor and I'd pick an actor, and we try to connect them
Mm.
through movies, and whoever can do it quicker.
I
Fun
would be
game.
terrible at that.
Dude, it's so good. It's so much fun. We could do it. We could do a test round now if you want.
I don't know. We've already gone pretty far off subject.
We have. We have. We'll save that for another time. Ooh, that could
Yeah.
be. We could change that to be like gaming related too, like gaming voice actors.
That's true.
But then we'd all just go through Troy Baker or Nolan North.
Troy Baker's the GOAT.
He is. He's up there. What are we at? 20 minutes and barely any games. Awesome.
Sheesh.
Okay, so let us start by. Let's see. Where's my telephone?
Mein Telefon?
Where the fuck did my phone go? I literally lost my phone.
Wow.
Oh no, it's up here. I'm just,
I was like,
Oh,
does
boy.
Sammy have it?
dude. I was in there for like the last 20 minutes. He might have had it. Let's see. All right, so my trophies, I'm sitting at 141 plats, 952 gold, 1198 silver, 2794 bronzes. And then as far as achievements, I'm sitting at 744,510. I've made a little progress in a few things we can go over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think I've played Gears recently. I'll get back to that. Me and Sammy have been playing Minecraft. He's real into Minecraft.
As every kid is.
Dude, he's got a solid rotation. It's Minecraft. Anthem I completed. I think I talked about that last time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anthem got that
Technically,
completion.
you completed it twice.
Hell yeah, I did. I got the platinum and I went back and because I'm a moron or because I'm an animal, got it on the Xbox as well. Because I bought
You
it
are
on
an
both.
animal.
Trials Fusions, or as Sammy likes to call it, the motorcycle game. I think I got an achievement or two in that. No, one achievement. I might have thought. Nah, you know what? I talked about that last time, I think. I've been playing the Dead Space remake.
How you liking it?
It's really good. It's
Yeah, isn't it?
dude, it's as good as I remember. Were you always able to like free float around with the
No.
no, right? The floating around, that's new because you used to just like target it
Yeah.
and shoot.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, you could
Mm.
never free float.
It's disorientating for sure. But I'm just taking
Yeah,
my
for
time.
sure.
I'm not really trying to go hard on the 100% just yet.
Did you? I'm assuming that means that you didn't take my advice with the difficulty.
I think I'm playing on normal first because you have
Yeah.
to. You can't do. You can't do the impossible, or is it impossible?
Yeah, it's
can't-
impossible.
You can't do it on New Game Plus apparently, so it doesn't make a difference anyway. And I'm just trying to re-enjoy the game. So
Yeah, I feel you.
probably gonna do normal,
I just-
and then I'll do.
I just didn't want to do a third playthrough. I was like,
I'll probably end up doing a third one. But yeah,
Yeah.
normal and then New Game Plus will be done on easy just to enjoy the ride.
That's what I
again.
did. Yeah, you just run through and just murder everything.
Yep. And then when I decide to go for impossible, that'll be, its own thing. We've played Lego Avengers more. Sammy loves a little game called Banco Shui, which is Banjo Tooie.
Oh, I was like, what is that?
Yep, he calls it Banco Shui. And
Okay.
I didn't realize it, and I'm so glad they did this. They got rid of the life system in that game for the second one. So you can just die and just keep respawning.
Really?
Yeah, like there's a checkpoint when you like enter each area. So they just got rid of the checkpoint, which is phenomenal for a 3-year-old.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I've been playing a little game called Halo Infinite.
Oh, that little indie darling.
That little gem. And part of it was because I've been watching a shitload of Red vs. Blue. But
Mhm.
also part of it was they've announced recently that they're going to do one last content patch and then that's it. Like one last season. And they're still going to support it, but they're going to focus on the new games coming out.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, that really sucks. Like because that's like the first step to being like, oh, multiplayer's going down. Even though I don't think they've made any indication of that. But, um, so I looked at my achievements of what I got left. It turns out all I have to do is complete a season pass. Like
That's all you have. That's all you have left.
that's all I have left in the multiplayer.
Nice.
The
That's not
campaign
bad.
the campaign I barely touched, which I went out to GameStop and they said they had a copy there, but it wasn't on the shelf last time I checked. So I went in and I go to the general person behind the counter and I'm like, "Do you have Halo Infinite, good sir and or madam?" And they're like, "Oh, let me check." And they open up the drawer and pull out a steelbook. And I was like, "Oh,
I saw that picture you sent me. I'm like,
oh,"
that's sick.
I was like, "Oh, how much?" And he's like, 24.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yes, sir." Because
Like, shut up and take my money.
without Game Pass anymore, I'm just realizing, wow, I don't have a lot of games that I thought I had. So,
Yeah.
um,
I co-op that game, the campaign with my buddy or
So
with my stepbrother,
I was
and
I was looking at your
it
list. You
was
co-opted before they put out the co-op achievements. It looks like, or you
I
guys
didn't
didn't
know
go
they
for them.
added co-op achievements.
Dude, there's a lot of co-op achievements.
I don't know. We also kind of just played, and then we weren't really blown away by the campaign. It was pretty mid.
I'm looking forward to finally cracking into it. I didn't really do.
I mean, I might go back at some point, but
I did the. I think I was just overwhelmed at the time, and I played the campaign when they didn't have co-op, and I was just, and
yeah,
it was a little. There were some technical issues with it for sure, and I was just like, this is ridiculous. I'm just gonna wait till co-op comes out, and then it did, and I never went back. But now
I just
I
wasn't
know.
crazy about the difficulty balancing either. Like
Mm.
some of the some of the boss fights. There's like too many boss fights in that game. Like, why does Halo have so many boss fights? And two, the boss fights are bullshit. Like, there's a few that are just like it literally took us like a solid like half hour, 45 minutes to get past it because it was a pain in the ass. Like
Mm.
I remember there being like one where you have to fight I think he's like a brute and he's like riding one of those brute choppers or something like that.
Mhm.
And then he's literally just unloading on you the entire fucking time. And there's another boss you're fighting at the same time. And we're like, this is retarded. Like, why is this why is this a boss fight?
Mhm.
But yeah, it was okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go back at some point because I haven't. It's the only one I haven't played, so I'm just gonna
Mhm.
I'm gonna play it at some point. And as far as
Yas.
the season pass, there was a winter update that was free. I think the first season was like 100 levels. This one was only 30, and I think afterwards they reduced it to like 20 levels.
Mhm.
And I'd forgotten that I really enjoyed how they did the battle pass system for the multiplayer because you can just buy any battle pass that came out, and then just work on that, which I think was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's kind of how Helldivers 2 did it. I much prefer that
Mhm.
over the like traditional ways
Oh,
that they do it.
I think Halo was one of the first games to actually change that up,
Mhm.
and I'm just like, this is genius. Like this is
It's
the
way
most,
better.
yeah, it's the best way because I hate how Fortnite does it.
Yeah,
Like,
it just gives you that constant FOMO, and then you're
Mhm.
like, "Well, I gotta finish the season pass to get the Green Ranger before it goes away," and then you're basically just putting all your time into that instead of
Mhm.
playing it at at your leisure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I am, and luckily I have a bunch of like double XPs. So
Mhm.
you need like essentially 30,000 experience to completely finish the season, and you get 200.
Okay.
You get 200 a match. I know at first match didn't count for whatever reason. It was only challenge based, and they fixed that thankfully. But it's 200. But when you do double XP, you get like 400, and I mean you get more if you're MVP and if you win. So there's some matches
So we're
I get
talking like 150-ish matches to finish the season pass.
let me think. Let me look. I did calculate
Because
it
like,
out.
because like math wise, I feel like that.
Calculator. Let's see. 30,000 divided by, where's my division button? Wait for it. Divided by 200. 150, but if you do double XP, it's 75. And then if you're winning, that's an extra 200.
Wait, so you can use double XP for the entirety of the season pass?
So the double XP boosters, they only work for an hour. But I have way more than enough. I think I still have like, and
Oh, okay.
you get XP bonuses boosts like throughout the season too. So I think I'm still like
Gotcha. Okay.
yeah. So I think I've got like 15 matches to go.
Okay.
So yeah, and then I'll be all set there. But then on the PlayStation side, I've been playing a game called The Midnight Walk.
Oh yeah, how's that?
It's good. I
I like the
picked.
art style.
It's a gorgeous art style. It's like claymated Tim Burton looking freakiness,
Yeah.
and you get your little guy called Pop, I think his name's Pop Boy,
Pop
and
boy.
he kind of guides you around. You got a little house you can go into that follows you, and it's good. It's trying to think. It's not a long game, and the main reason I picked it up, one, I was excited to play it because I thought it looked cool when it was announced, but also it's in my fantasy draft for one of my other league. We have a Trophy Talk one, but I've got another one where we're playing for like $50,
Hmm.
and right now I'm like a dick tickle away from winning, but in order to win, you have to complete one of the games you draft. So I used my store credit at work when we complete certain things, and I got a $25 PlayStation card, picked it up. So didn't cost me anything.
Nice.
Yep, and it's like an 8 hour game. I'll have it once I finish Halo. I think I'm gonna go back and finish that just so I can cement my victory. Unfortunately, I'm coming in last place in the Trophy Talk League.
Sheesh.
It happens. It happens. I got boned. Um, but yeah, other than that, that's basically what I've been playing. If you can, I think it's like Midnight Walk might be $30. That might be pushing it. Let me check how much it is
Yeah,
actually.
for an 8 hour game, that is slightly steep.
Yeah, let me see. Midnight Walk price. Oh, 40 on normal. Normally
Uh,
40. That's a big ask.
yeah, I think that's for me. That's like a 20, 15, like $20 game for on
Yeah,
sale. You know.
yeah. If I didn't need this to solidify my win, I probably would have waited too. But
Yeah.
it is absolutely gorgeous. It's creepy looking. I debated on
What kind?
showing
What kind?
Sammy, but no.
What's the gameplay like? Is it like a platformer or something?
No, it's
Puzzle game.
like a puzzly walking sim type game.
Okay.
Yeah. you
Okay.
you're solving some puzzles with some fire. You're hiding from some monsters every now and then. So, and then there's like a mechanic where you close your eyes, and then you can affect some environments based on the puzzle.
Okay.
There's
Kind of gives me little nightmares vibes.
a little bit. There's some collectibles to pick up, and if you want, you can play it in PSVR too, but it's optional, which is
Hmm.
nice.
Nice.
Yep. And that's been my week, Gary. How about you? Or my 2 weeks?
I've I've been playing hell of shit. So are you doing? I guess to preface the games that I've been playing, are you participating in Zach's um trophy challenge thing?
Nope.
No. Okay.
No. I haven't
I
had
decided
time.
to. I decided to because I'm like, it seems
You're a
pretty
glutton
doable
for
after like
punishment.
look. But I also like look. I looked at the challenges like each day, and I'm like, these are very doable. It's like, oh, earn a trophy in like a horror game. Like, um, the only thing that's kind of getting on my nerves, you double your chances of winning because it's like a raffle kind of thing. If you end the month at a higher completion percentage than you started. The shitty thing about this is I was planning on starting either Silent Hill 2 remake or Ghost of Yote this month, possibly even both. And
Did you say remake or
I
F?
realized remake.
Mm.
And I realized that doing that would basically tank my completion percentage, and I wouldn't be able to get it back up in time. So I've just been playing a bunch of stuff that I've already started.
Yeah, you have a problem getting it up.
And that's not what my girlfriend told me.
So she told me.
But I guess I'll just kind of go in order on my list. So I ended up getting the platinum in Sword of the Sea after we talked about it, like literally like an hour
Nice.
after we recorded last time. That was great game, kind of an annoying trophy hunt. I ended up having to beat the game all over again because I didn't register my new high score after doing it in New Game Plus, and I'm like, that's cool. Luckily it's pretty short, but platinum that. I played a little bit more Dave the Diver. It's a super slow burn for me because like I'll play it for like an hour and then I'll lose interest and I'll just play something else. Um, I ended up platinuming a game called Insomnis for Halloween. It's like a spooky puzzle walking simulator game when you're basically in this house and you inherited it because your grandfather died and you're trying to like uncover what happened to him, and there's like these like kids who died in the house and you're trying to figure out what happened to them, and it's the atmosphere is actually pretty creepy. Like I used headphones and I was like pretty spoopy. It only took me like I think like a few hours. It was pretty short too. I put more time into the quarry. I think I knocked out another playthrough. Got my percentage up to 67%. Like you were saying, I am a glutton for punishment. I was alternating between that and Until Dawn. I ended up just pushing through Until Dawn and getting the plat. The shitty thing about that is the guide that I was following didn't specify all of the choices that you have to make in your collectible playthrough to like not harm any animals. Because there's certain things like towards the beginning that aren't very clear, at least in the guide. Like, so I don't know. Have you played the original Until Dawn?
Yeah, it was a great game.
Yeah. So you know, like the don't move mechanic.
Hated that mechanic.
They basically, yeah, I did too. It's in this. Luckily, it's more forgiving. You can even turn it off in the accessibility options if you want, which I did. But I didn't realize that in the very beginning they added like a prologue. There's like a section that was like, oh, this is the don't move mechanic, and like there's like a deer, and you're gonna if you fuck that up, it nulls that trophy. And like none of the guides really say that. The Power Picks one I found out after the fact says that.
I feel like is that different than the original game? I don't remember that being in the original.
Yeah, they added that trophy to the because there's like 10 additional trophies, and I was like, they really didn't need to add this trophy. But yeah, I had to do a whole separate playthrough for that, which is super fun because you know those games are really fun to play over and over again. I dipped my toe back into Assassin's Creed 2 on the PS4 because, as I said, I'm kind of just dipping my toe in my backlog to try to like do these challenges. I ended up playing more Power Wash Simulator finally after like 4 months. It's kind of actually like growing back on me. I kind of gave up because I was like, it's fun. It was like when I played it before, I beat the first like 3 levels, and then I got to Playground, and I was like, dude, this is like overwhelming, and my ADHD was like, I couldn't like focus on any one thing just to finish each little thing and then move on. I was like all over the place, and then I just dropped it. I was like, I can't do it. Dude, and then I went back and I was like, oh,
podcast, baby.
And I started back up like a few days ago, and I was like, oh, you know, it's actually clicking with me now. Like, I think it's wrong time when I played it before. I ended up picking up Arc Raiders. My buddy talked me into it. He's like, well, I'm going to play some Arc Raiders. And I was like, I don't know if I want to drop $40 on a game I barely even know anything about. But I talked to my boy Jason into going halvesies with me on it because we game share. Plus, I had a $10 PSN.
Get him, Sony. Get him.
My last PlayStation Stars I'll ever have. $10 credit. So we only spent $15 each, which I'm like, okay, that's doable. Super fun, actually. It's like, how do I describe it? The gunplay is like really good. It just feels really solid. The sound effects and stuff are really solid. The AI is really good. Basically, the whole premise is it's kind of like if you mix Fallout with like Helldivers 2. It's an extraction shooter, so basically like you jump into a map with a few buddies or solo. You run around, you kill robots and possibly other real people that are running around. You collect a bunch of like scrap and stuff because it's kind of like post-apocalyptic, hence Fallout. And then you bring all that shit back, and you basically use all that to upgrade your equipment, to upgrade like workbenches so you can make better equipment. There's different quests and stuff like that. Like, it's a pretty fun gameplay loop. Graphics are really good. Yeah, I'm digging that so far. And also part of the backlog, I jumped back into Spider-Man Remastered for PS5. Forgot how fun that game is. Platinum the PS4 version on my old profile, but I remember I randomly started it up like 2 years ago, popped like 2 trophies, and then I'm like, eh. But I was like, this game's super fun. I'm probably gonna end up getting the 100%, and then all I'll have left is
As you
Miles
should.
Morales because I have the 100% in 2.
Miles was good too. I like
Um,
Miles.
Miles is good too, but I think it's my least favorite of the 3.
Ooh, I would put Spider-Man 2 as my least favorite of the 3.
That's a hot take. For me, it goes 1, 2, Miles Morales.
Hmm.
Um,
It's that race thing. I get it.
yeah, what can I say? I feel like part of it is the maybe I shouldn't hold it against the game, but part of it is that New Game Plus trophy rubs me the wrong way.
But you can fly through New Game Plus. So
yeah,
quick.
I just hate when games like that have that kind of stuff and it doesn't add anything to the like feels tacked on, especially when the other two don't have those kind of trophies except for DLC.
But I'd rather they have it at the start than make it DLC like months later.
I don't know. I'd rather have them make a DLC because I don't care as much. I guess. I mean, it kind of gives you incentive to go back, though. I feel like I would rather go back a year later and kind of re-experience it a little bit than play the same exact game all over again.
That's what I've been
like,
doing
right
with
away.
That's been like my mentality shift to like the when you buy a game and it gives you both copies of the game because they can't figure out smart delivery.
Mhm.
I was for a while like I'm gonna bang out both versions of the game real quick. Like I think I did it with like Clone Wars and a couple others. But then for something like Sly Cooper, I'm like, I'm gonna play one version and then I'll come back to it later, even though I haven't started it.
Yeah. I also did some retro stuff for Halloween. I think we were talking about last time. I was like halfway through the OG Silent Hill 2 on PS2. Finally pushed through and finished it like a big boy. Put on my big boy diapers, and I understand the hype now. It's a super good game. Like the story is super depressing, but there's just a lot of layers to it. It's still the gameplay's a little rough by today's standards. I mean, now we have the remake, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But and I also ended up doing because I got that, like I mentioned before, I got that Halloween Platinum, the Insomnus. I also wanted to do a Halloween retro game, so I ended up downloading the Halloween hack for Earthbound, and I played through that, and I got the mastery, which is essentially the same thing as like a platinum on PlayStation. Yeah, kind of mixed feelings on that one. They basically kind of made like an edgy like what if story that takes place after Earthbound, and like one of the characters is like doctor guy, basically like I guess feels guilty about I don't really, I mean it's a 30-year-old game, but basically he feels guilty, so he like kind of turns evil, and then he ends up like killing most of the population, and it's like super dark and edgy because it was made by the same guy who made Undertale, but that was back when he was a teenager. That was before he made Undertale, so like, teenagers just tend to make edgy things.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it was okay. I think the most annoying thing about it was the difficulty was super unbalanced. Like it literally just throughout almost the entire hack, they throw like ridiculous enemies at you that can like hit super hard, or they do like these status effects and they just fuck you up. Like you literally have to like approach every single fight with like a ton of strategy, which was kind of annoying. And you had to grind a shitload to kind of balance it out too.
Oh, Sony's coming for you.
Oh, not again. Not another profile. I think that's pretty much it. Like I said, I've been playing a shit ton of stuff over the last 2 weeks. Yeah, mini rant. Because I was talking about completion percentage, I wanted to bring this up real quick. Fuck Call of Duty. And fuck how they structure the trophy list for the new games.
I saw you guys
I
crying
re-
about this. Let me see
I
what this list looks
fucking
like.
regret. I fucking regret starting the PS5 list. Because to those that don't know, basically ever since Modern Warfare, I think 3, or was it 2? 2 or 3. Every Call of Duty that has come out, the PlayStation 5 version is just a DLC list tacked onto that main list, which is fucking retarded.
Let's see.
I started Black Ops 6 last year when it came out. I only popped maybe 10 trophies in it because I just kind of lost interest. But now, I was busting my ass to get my completion percentage for this challenge, and so I could start one of these games that I wanted to start without, fucking the completion percentage by the end of the month. And they decided to release the Call of Duty list as DLC, drop my completion percentage. I don't know. Basically, I think like 0.3,
Oh, so that's
0.4%, which is what I gained this month. And I'm
that's
like,
what
are you
everyone's
fucking
crying
kidding me?
about is the fact that it's another DLC list.
Yeah.
I thought they were done doing, or are they in the process of being done doing that? I thought they were done.
I don't know, but it's bullshit. I was like, damn, I should have fucking played this game on Xbox like I originally was going to. I was going to play it on Game Pass last year. And then I was like, well, I kind of want a trophy hunting it like a retard. And yeah, it's dumb.
Achievements. Yeah, I thought people were complaining more about the achievements themselves, or the trophies themselves, and I was like, they don't look too bad.
Well, I mean, that was like a small complaint, is that they're like primarily multiplayer and I guess they're kind of grindy, but I'm just pissed that they keep adding them to the same list. I'm like, can you stop?
No. You take your lumps.
I'm like, shit, I'm going to switch to Xbox if PlayStation keeps this up.
Just play the PS4 version. Is there one?
I own it. Yeah, I own it. I specifically bought the PS4 version because I wasn't sure what list I wanted to do. Part of me wanted the standalone PS4 list, but then I'm like, yeah, but then I'm playing the shittier version of a game for trophies.
That's how we do.
And what I ended up doing, I played both versions, and when I was basically trying out both versions, I popped a trophy in the PS5 version when I was playing online. I'm like, well, I guess this is the version I'm playing now.
Rookie mistake.
I know, I'm just too good, just popping trophies in multiplayer, you know?
Why can't I find this list? COD Blops 7
Blops.
trophy list. When's this game come out? Does this game come? Is this game out? This game is out.
It comes out the end of the week.
Oh, okay. Let's see. You got a prestige. Got to earn a certain camo. Weapon prestige with any weapon. Earn diamond badges for categories. Oh, some of this sounds like Meat Crab. 1,000 eliminations. Sounds like Meat Crab. I mean, it doesn't look atrocious. Like other CODs have been way worse, I feel like.
Yeah, it's just more so that I didn't want to be obligated to fucking play this one. I wasn't planning on playing it, and now I'm probably going to get it just because it's on my list.
Yeah, that happens.
Sucks. But what are you going to do? I got to go fucking keep grinding out the backlog.
Yep. I know you have a hard out soon. If we try to go into a main topic, I feel like we're going to blow past that. So, we can call it soon. One thing I'll point out, and we'll go over the main topic, maybe next episode. But gaming related media, I've been apparently diving into that unknowingly a lot, with Red vs. Blue, Halo related media. I've been reading. Are there any video game books that you like reading, based on IP or any IP that you like the books of?
The only book I've ever read based on a gaming IP is the original Mass Effect book that came out before the original came out. I was super fucking hyped for that game when they announced it and it was close to release. So I bought the book because it's the book's basically a prologue to the events of the game.
Okay.
And I was, I bought one of the, I don't know if there's more, but years ago I bought one of the Uncharted books, but I never read it. I've never read like any of the Halo books or anything. That's really the only thing I've ever, because I was super excited for Mass Effect.
I've read a couple of the Halo books, or no, maybe I
Hmm.
only read one, but it was apparently a good one. Ghost of Onyx. Halo Forward Unto Dawn I thought was pretty good, if you remember that
Hmm.
one.
I've
Um,
I've heard a lot of the Halo books are really good. I've never gotten into.
well, so yeah, I read Ghost of Onyx, and then Forward Unto Dawn was actually I guess it was a prequel to Halo 4, where
Hmm.
it shows
Okay.
I guess it's Lasky in a cadet school, and I think like during the fall of Reach, and Master Chief shows up, and he's played by keeps his helmet on, but he's played by the guy who plays Colossus in the X-Men movies.
Oh, okay.
But I've been reading Gears of War: A Fear Rising, and I've read most of the Gears books. Dude, this book is really good, and I'm only 5 chapters in.
How do they compare like to the other Gears books? I haven't read them, but
So
I'm just wondering like quality wise.
this one so far, I know Karen Travis is like the go-to Gears author, and she does I think
Hmm.
Halo stuff and some Star Wars stuff too. And I've liked her books. I think she's done Coalition's End, which I still have to read. But she did like Jacinto's Remnant, Anvil's Gate, I think also. But I don't. She didn't write this book, but this book takes place six months after Gears 3, and is like going
Hmm.
over like the rebuilding of society. And I didn't realize how much I enjoyed that compared to like at least reading like military like war Gears of War books and things like that. Like I like the
Hmm.
world building a lot. So
Yeah. Yeah.
highly recommend if you're into Gears. Pick it up if you can find it. I think it's a newer book, so it should still be available.
Is there an audiobook version?
Um, yeah, let me see.
I do a lot of driving, so
Probably. Um,
I feel like pretty much everything has an audiobook version nowadays.
Fear Rising audio. Yeah, Gears of War: A Fear Rising Audible. 14 bucks. Oh, shocking! It's in stock. Who would have thought that an audiobook would be in stock? Oh, or you could just go on YouTube and listen to it. 9 hours, 9.5 hours.
YouTube.
Apparently, yeah.
Although I do have YouTube Premium, I can literally just download it.
But it's made with AI to speech software.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Who narrates it on Audible? Will that tell me? Oh, narrated by
Yeah.
Nan McNamara.
I don't know. I don't know who that is.
Um, also narrated Gears of War Ascendance. Narrated a bunch of different things. Good for them.
Hmm.
Um. Oh, speaking of narrators, uh, and then this is where I'll be good to go. Um, I read, not read. I used to listen to like the Harry Potter Goblet of Fire audiobook when I was like a wee lad, and I remember really enjoying it. My buddy James made me watch or encouraged me to watch start was it Pushing Daisies?
Hmm.
Have you ever heard of that show?
It sounds familiar.
Wait, is it called is that what it is, Pushing Daisies? Yeah, Pushing Daisies. It's with Lee Pace, uh and Chi McBride, bunch of people. And it's about like a guy who um has the ability to bring people back from the dead like with a touch, but then if he doesn't put them back to death by touching them again within like 10 seconds or something like that, someone in the vicinity will die randomly, like as a trade.
Huh.
Really good. It's also narrated by the same dude. And I didn't realize like I
Really?
was yeah, what was his Jim Dale. Dude, he is like the nicest voice I've ever heard. He's got to be famous for something.
Just buttery smooth.
Dude, such a nice voice. So soothing. Was he Was he in the first Pete's Dragon? Oh, he was in the first Pete's Dragon. Look at that. Pete's Dragon, weird movie. That original one's a fever dream. But yeah, that's you got anything else this week, my boy?
I don't think so.
No. Well, thank you for listening to your favorite trophy and achievement related podcast that talks mostly about movies. Um.
that's how we lure in those closet movie lovers, you know.
Oh yeah. So yeah, thanks for listening. Go down and play the algorithm game on all your favorite platforms. Um, I really don't know what else to say. You got anything before we go?
Not really.
Hmm.
Thanks for
Oh,
listening, guys.
are you
What
gonna
you gonna say?
are you gonna do the fantasy league this year? I think you should. I
I mean,
think
I
you
took a year
should.
off. Maybe I'll do it this year. 'Cause I took this year off.
You need. Well, this is the first year we've done it, right?
No, we
No.
did it last year too.
Were you in it last year?
Yeah, I was like third.
Oh, I think it hid you this year, maybe. I'd have to look.
Rude.
Well, no, I didn't do it. I guess it hides when you're not active.
Likely story.
Slugger won it last year. I think Gorilla's gonna win this year unless Slugger can pull it out of his ass.
It was Slugger won last year, right? Did you just say that?
Slugger won last year. This
Yeah.
year it's not really close, but it could be close. Oh wait, no, Slugger's projected to win again. It's close, but dude, I got
Slug-
boned this year. Everyone else is like
he's just
high
too good at
200s, and I'm not even gonna break 200, allegedly.
rough. Oof.
Well, I mean that could all change.
Yeah.
It all depends on my last
mean-
like 5 or 6 games.
I mean, I was gonna say there are a lot of games that come out these last 2 months, especially this month. So
And Dispatch has no points yet, unfortunately. And I took a bath.
I'm surprised that came out a few days ago. I've heard good things about it.
It's linked. It just doesn't have enough reviews, I guess. But I took a bath with
Oh, okay.
Lost Soul Aside and Firebreak.
Uh,
But also, if you don't complete a game on your list, you don't win. So I might still come in last, but who knows? Who knows? But anyway,
The
thanks for
nose
listening,
knows.
everybody. We will talk to you in another couple weeks. Goodbye.
Bye.